an understanding of the material and being able to possibly apply it. Always looking for applications of it, and also insight, the understandings of it. One of the courses I teach in this program is genetics, and I just finished one in nutrition, which is quite a topic these days. They argue more over it than they do politics. People do, but anyhow, that's it. And you have to know your stuff. You can't. All these outstanding teachers that I've had, one of the things that stood out is they really knew what they were teaching. They really knew it, not just to know it, not just to know facts. They had an insight and ability to relate it and set it up, tie things together, and that has to be. That you can't compromise very much. You have to know your subject in the way that I just mentioned. But also you have to always keep in mind that there are students there, and that's what you're doing. You know, there's a relatedness to them that you have to perform, and you know, it has to be done in a certain way. Wasn't long here. When I was first at UD, I was new, and some of the students didn't know maybe what I was like, or too much like this, and they'd test you out on little things. And back then, they were on the old semester system. It wasn't on the trimester now. And they didn't start, you know, till almost mid-September. And the first semester wasn't over till about mid-January or late January even. That meant that you went home for Christmas break, the semester wasn't finished. You had to come back and finish it in January. Well, I had a student one year, it was about the second or third year I was here, and that last class before Christmas break, that last class, you know how they are. They're not thinking about biology. They're not, you know. So I devised little things to try to keep them focused in a way. One thing I used to do was give a one-question quiz, question that required a little bit of thought and writing or something to see if I would hold them down a little bit. And that's what I did in this particular year. But this boy, he wasn't going to be held down. So they all turned their papers in, this one question, and his answer was, "God only knows, I don't. Merry Christmas." So after the holidays, I turned the papers back, and I had on his, "God gets 100, you get 0, Happy New Year." So that winter.